Alrighty, what is up you guys? Welcome back to another video. So, I was having trouble with my Tmaxx, and whenever I was taking off, it would have trouble engaging. And someone said that they put a forward-only conversion into their truck, and they said that the cogging and all those other problems went away. So I got a forward-only conversion for my truck. So today we're going to be installing it and running it and seeing the changes and seeing if it improves. So before we install it, I have to go to class and finish up school. So I'll see you then. Alright, so I finished school like 3 hours ago, but I got busy. Well, not really busy. I started playing with other RC cars, and I also watched TV, so that was fun. But now, it is time to work on the Tmaxx. We are probably going to drive the Tmaxx in the front yard a little bit, but let's go. This is the forward-only conversion. I actually already opened it up. So these are the instructions. I already looked at them, and it seems simple enough. You're just taking out the reverse mechanism and the gears and stuff and replacing it with this. This is the forward-only conversion. It's just a gear that is meant for going forward. It's pretty much the best I can explain it. I'm gonna get started on this. You guys are gonna see a time lapse. It's so boring. So yeah, let's do this. Alright, so I got the transmission ripped apart, and now, so I'm on step 5, so I gotta remove the 2-speed assembly, which is that, and then I have to remove this right here, and then I have to remove the idler gear, which is inside, and then I replace all the seals and the holes with these screws right here, and then step 9, that is the last step. So let me get cracking at that, and then she'll be done. Alright, bam! There is the completed transmission. It looks pretty sweet, and now I don't have to worry about all the stupid linkages on the truck, which reminds me I gotta get rid of that servo, which I will do right now. But here's a transmission. So this one was the forward gear right here, and this was the only thing that I used. And to use this, I had to have all this extra weight and useless stuff that I never used in it. So now I can put all this inside of a Ziploc baggie and store it for another day. Alright, so I finished putting the truck together. There's still a little bit of daylight outside, but I kind of just want to relax and admire the truck. So, let me show you guys what I got. I removed the servo that used to control the reverse mechanism. That is gone. Let me show you that right there. Giant hole in the chassis now, or servo-sized hole. And another change that I did was I kind of changed my setup a little bit on my throttle. So before, if you remember right, I had a spring right here and then another collar right here. I don't actually know where my throttle return spring went. So, anyways, I changed my setup to how it is on the 3.3. So I have one collar right here, and then I have my throttle return spring right here, and then another collar right here. And this throttle return spring is actually off of 3.3. The Tmaxx 2.5 was not designed to do this. The 2.5 wasn't actually designed for this, but I kind of made it work. I just screwed it into this little throttle post right here, and that seemed to work. That does the job. So I push the throttle, it returns, and it seems to be doing fine without that other spring because I got this big dog spring right here. This thing hopefully will rip. The forward only conversion went together really smoothly. This new linkage setup, I'm pretty sure it's gonna work fine because it's the exact same setup on my dad's truck and it's working. So to me, the truck overall now looks a lot cleaner, and hopefully it engages a lot cleaner as well. But we won't find out until tomorrow. So it'll be tomorrow in 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, what is up you guys? Welcome back. It is the next day and I just got finished with school. I finished doing my homework and I also watched a YouTube video, which was pretty cool. So while I was waiting for school to start, I made a few changes to the truck, or improvements you could say. You remember that big hole? I put a piece of Lexan and I colored it in with a Sharpie. And another thing that I did was I also tightened up the shift point. I tightened the shift point so it would shift a little bit later. So let me grab my radio and go onto the garage and fire this truck up. And let's see how this truck drives. I'm hoping it goes smoothly and I put everything back together, but you never know until you try it. So let's go. Alright, so I burned off about half a tank trying to get this thing started because it was so fat. But I finally got it running right. And it's running really good. Check this out. Before, whenever I used to like barely tap the throttle, it would cog really bad and then it would start rolling. But now it's behaving just like a 3.3, which is really sweet. But yeah, this thing, it does really good now. It doesn't, before I used to have trouble with it engaging, but now it engages perfectly fine. It's essentially now a baby 3.3. But I'm glad I don't have to worry about all that cogging stuff. That was annoying. But yeah, it does. I pretty much dubbed this the baby 3.3. Because like, it's got no reverse now. It's forward only now. The only thing it doesn't do now is wheelie. It's really nice because like if you do the stop and go stuff with the reverse, it's kind of hard to control because it'll cog. But with forward only and it being just a solid gear, it makes it really easy to blip it around and do really technical driving. Because you don't have to worry about like the clutches engaging and all that. Okay, we're out. There we go. So yeah, definitely put in a forward only if you're tired of your truck like cogging and stuff. It's pretty easy to use and do. Alright, so I am back inside my room and let me tell you guys, So that forward only conversion made a huge difference when doing like really blippy stuff where you're constantly on and off the throttle and also taking off. If you guys watched like the very beginning of the video, you guys would see that my truck was having problems engaging. It clearly did not have any problems engaging no matter what speed, and it was really nice. So that's why I put in my forward only conversion. For one thing, I hated the truck cogging. It was just annoying to me. And two, I would have trouble at takeoff. And three, I didn't really use reverse, so it was just a waste of space and weight. So that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. See you later. Alright, there we go. Ooh.